What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got day number 25 for you, shoulders and arms. I'm doing a little bit different of a split, so I'm doing chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, shoulders and arms on Wednesday, then chest and back again, or chest and back on Thursday, and then rest Friday, and then legs on Saturday. That's the split that I'm gonna go with right now. I get volume for my chest and back. I get to do legs at the end of the week, so Saturday, for me, I do my split. Some people do legs on Monday. So people already hate Monday, in my personal opinion. You know, I want to make myself love Mondays. So how I did that was putting my favorite, exercise day on Monday. So I can always look forward to Mondays. And that's literally the favorite part of my whole entire week is Mondays. And then, so on and so forth. I get excitement out of it. And then I want to also, despise a Saturday. Despise it, despise it and also love it. Like, I don't hate doing legs. Obviously it's not as enjoyable as the rest of them, but I just don't want to be able to look forward to only the weekends every single week, because then you just you're living for the weekends, and that's just so wrong. But yeah, that's a little short snippet of why I do what I do when I do it. So yeah, we got shoulders and arms today. I'll see you guys. I'm gonna do the machine press today. I've been really feeling good on that machine press. I really do feel it in my shoulders a lot more than I would in my dumbbells, I think. But obviously we do our switch thing, so I'll do probably machine this week, I'll do dumbbells next week, so on and so forth. But I'll see you guys at the machine press. You guys know what we do after that. And yeah, let's get inside. I got my pre-workout here. Cheers. Cheers. See you guys inside. All right, starting off on the machine here. And then you know what we do after that. I got 3 plates on each side here. And yeah.
You can't expect it just to happen.
Let's get straight into it.
You have to take action. You have to demand it from the universe. You have to demand it from your workouts. And insist that it happens right now, here and now. You have to do a lot more than just show up.
Promise yourself. You fucking promise yourself you'll be the best fucking person you can be. That's what makes you train. That is what makes us grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret. That feeling like you have to fucking do it.
You're good, bro. You're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Alright, I got one more set here, and then we're moving on. But yeah, see you guys over at the flies. I'll explain it again. Yes, I'm using wrist wraps because I don't want my grip to be a limiting factor in anything that I do here. So if the wrist wraps are going to prevent that from happening, then I'm going to use them. So hence this.
Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
I got 1 to 2 more here, and then we're moving on to the rear delt. You guys already know what we do. Yeah, I'll see you guys over there though. All right, rear delt flies. I mean, I get a really good stretch out of here. I feel these really good. So this is just what I'm gonna do from now on. And if they feel it and it works, it fucking works. So don't change it. But yeah.
I kind of just called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? I miss you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about our love and how much I miss your touch. I miss being around you.
How can I get bigger? How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking Igor? What do you think about that one? Is that a tough one?
That's the whole thing. Because I miss you. And I just thought of you, so I thought I'd call you to tell you that you crossed my mind, and I took that as a sign that I hope you don't think I've lost my mind. I hope you don't think I'm crazy. This message is getting long, so I should say bye, but the idea of you listening to this.
How can I get bigger? How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking eat more? What do you think about that one? Is that a tough one?
The thought of you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too. I mean, I haven't heard from you, but I hope you do. I'll always love you. Even if things never go back to what we were and what we became so used to.
I'll see you guys on shoulder shrugs. Let's get into it. 100-pound dumbbells at the feet. You guys already know the drill. No issue here. Yeah. Shrug until failure. That's how you get big traps.
What have you done to me? You think you can just walk away? We aren't finished. You coward. Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
I warned you.
I've got one more, two, whatever sets here. Then we're gonna move on to arms. And yeah, see you guys at arms. All right, so moving on to single arm preacher curls here. Get the biceps warmed up. Then we're gonna move on to some tricep push downs. And from there, we'll probably do like an easy or straight bar curls, strict control. And then from there, tricep skull crushers, but it's gonna be a single arm dumbbell. And we'll probably do a finisher for both and be done for the day. 3 exercises per muscle group there. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Let's get to it, shall we?
I stayed because every time you threw a brick at my head or said I smelled, it hurt. But it could never hurt more than it did every day of my life just being me. I stayed because I thought if anyone could change me, could make me not me, it was you.
All right, I got one more set there, and then we are moving on to the straight bar push downs for the triceps. All right, so we warmed up here with just a lighter weight. We'll go for control, warm up with triceps, full stack. Another again, control, did 5 reps there. Just warming up the triceps for the strength. And now we got a full stack and a plate on here, and we're gonna go till failure. That's it, really, 2 sets to failure. And that's gonna do it for it on the triceps extensions or push downs, whatever you wanna call it. And then we're gonna move to a straight bar curl. And then from there to a single arm skull crusher with the dumbbells. But let's get through to it here.
Hey, is it true that kid was born from a corpse?
Yeah, Gambino's wife. She soon found him.
She was cursed the minute she picked him up. If she hadn't, she'd probably still be here.
Why don't you use a smaller sword? One right on your side. Yes. It's your first real battle. Work hard.
Yes. 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 one more set here. I'm moving on. Over here, I've got this little guy right here to make sure my elbows are strict and they're not moving, because I don't want to, you know, let my elbows go back and go up. I want them to stay right here, and I want it to be a strict curl. And that kind of isolates my biceps a little bit here, so let's get to it.
It's no different from any other war. Nothing's changed. Nothing I can't handle. Nothing. This can feel there's at least 100 men. Come on, let's fight! Read it. I have to fight until the voices stop. I want to fight until I remember nothing.
So I got one more here, and then we're moving right behind me to a single arm dumbbell skull crusher. This is the preacher curl skull crusher, blah, 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 that I was talking about. So I'm gonna lay my back on here and go for that deep stretch here, and we're gonna get to it. I got a 20-pound dumbbell. You don't need anything too extreme here, just something that you can really control. And yeah, let's get straight into it.
How did you decide to become a blacksmith? Do you like it?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. I didn't choose this. This is who I am. What about you? Are you the only man to never dream? What am I doing here? In this miserable place. Either I put everything on the line now, or I die. No. I've been through worse. Fate has sent you free for no reason. And by providence, face your inner evil. Now stand and face your future. The time of the great eclipse draws near. Soon the demon heals that you see.
Everyone give a shout for victory!
Root for Goa for the time being. Unfortunately, I'm done.
I've got one more set here, and then we're moving on to the finishers, which I already told y'all was gonna be that one arm, single arm drag curl, and then single arm tricep extension. So I'll see you guys over at the cables. All right, this is the finisher. It's a superset of a drag curl and a tricep extension here. So yeah, let's get to it.
Which is why I have very bad handwriting. Any other questions?
Oh! Can you tell me if there's something that you're not good at, or maybe something that you're scared of?
Something I'm scared of?
What? Yeah, well, I was not scared of anything.
I suppose monsters.
Me too. I am too. Tell me, Elle's not the same as you.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters. They pose as humans, even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat, even though they've never experienced hunger. They study, even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship, even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it. Because in truth, I am that monster.
Straight to the tricep extension here. Whew, it's gonna do it on the day, y'all. I'll see you guys in the posing room. I'm gonna get out of here and go eat. I'm hungry. That's gonna do it, day number 25, y'all. Pretty good day, liked it a lot. Feel pretty pumped. Yeah, so, let's get into the pose. Let's get straight to it. I'm gonna not yap as much, try not to at least. But, obviously I like to get that little word of advice in at the end of this video every time. Just try to put my input in and help y'all out a little bit if you're just getting started or, you're going through it. But let's get to the posing real quick and then we will get to that. We're gonna show you a flexed and an unflexed me, just so y'all can see the reality of bodybuilding and natural bodybuilding. Don't wanna, show y'all the best of the best just so y'all don't get the wrong idea. But, so, completely relax. As you see, my abs are, when I talk, you can see a little bit of a definition in the abs, but that's only when I talk. That's not how I'm gonna look 100% of the time. So, relaxed, completely relaxed, completely relaxed. Everything's relaxed right now. And the difference being, per usual, abs gonna come in first, shoulders come in next, arms come in, and that gives me that overall really, really nice physique look here. Yep, just like that. And then the side. So, like I was saying yesterday, my hips are gonna be pointed this way directly, and I'm gonna take one step back with my right foot, and then I'm gonna flex my abs and turn my body to y'all. And the difference being this. That's a huge difference, by the way. I just wanna let y'all know that. Back, you can see my back. I mean, I worked pretty hard for this back, so, but when I flex, so, I mean, that's the overall physique here. So I'm pretty good here. And, the bulk's going pretty well right now. I'm gaining strength 1, gaining size 2. Feel really good, obviously. And, yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it on the day, y'all. Really do like it a lot. I mean, look at that, that's freaky. So, you guys, that is gonna do it on the day. I think I've said this in multiple videos now, and I think it's very, very important that I, hammer this idea into y'all's heads, is that the most important work that you'll ever do is the work that you do when nobody's watching. So if you're, wanting to get into social media, YouTube, any sort of business or anything like that, when you're behind closed doors and you're behind the scenes and you're doing your thing, that's the most important work that you're ever gonna do, because nobody's watching you, you have no motivation to do it, and motivation is just a fluke, right? That's where you start building the discipline and building the calluses in your mind to just keep going at it no matter what. So if nobody's watching you right now and you really feel discouraged about it and that's what you want, that should motivate you even more. That should make you smile, is because I get to put in this tremendous amount of work that nobody's ever gonna see. Like these, videos, 25 videos that I've done so far, most likely nobody's really gonna see them. But 2-3 years down the road, maybe, when I've really, really progressed with YouTube and everything, and it's really starting to take off, that's, I'm just gonna be able to look back on these myself and say, wow, like I put in the hard work when there were no eyes on me. I get 50 views a video. That doesn't discourage me, that makes me smile. That makes me, that just makes me laugh, it makes me smile, and it makes me really, really wanna work harder and harder every single day, because I'm honestly just happy. I'm honestly happy with that. But yeah, I mean, moral of the story is really, just work as hard as humanly possible and be the fucking hardest worker in anything that you do. Just take responsibility, because having this victim mentality on everything that you do, oh well, this is not my fault and this is that, and you have to scratch that and throw that aside, because you are the reason that you are in the position you're in today. Everything that you've done in your entire life has put you where you are right now. So if you're trying to play the victim mentality as in, oh, well, this happened to me and that happened to me, yeah, dude, it happened to you. and nobody's really gonna give a shit or care that you're sulking about it. So, you know, it's either sulk and be sad about it and just ask for people to pity you, or take that, make it a motivation for you, and work as hard as possible, because that's a part of your story. And, you know, there was a quote one time I read, I'm probably gonna botch this, but it's like, you know, nobody watches a movie and they want a boring story of somebody who just gets up every day, does the same thing every day, and it's all nonchalant and it's very easy, and he, you know, becomes successful off of it because it's such an easy routine. Nobody wants to see that or hear that. It's not interesting whatsoever. It's when people have these hardships, they get cheated on by that girl, they get, you know, dumped by that girl, they get, you know, destroyed, their family dies, yada yada. Like, that's, you know, when you come on the back end of that, instead of playing the victim mentality and just staying where you are and using that as motivation to propel you into the next, like a next step in your life, you know, that's when people are really gonna start paying attention to you. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to know, the reason that I even started this is because, you know, I was heartbroken. That was it. I started my social media because I was heartbroken one day, and I was like, you know what, fuck that. I want to be the best person that I could ever be, and I want to show people of it. And at the beginning, it was more of, oh, well, I just want her to be jealous of me. Now it's more of, well, I want to motivate and inspire these people around the world. And the thing is, like, if I had just sat there and sulked about that and how that happened, getting cheated on 3 times, you know, I would not be where I am right now, which is, I have, motivated 177,000 people on Instagram, 18,000 people on TikTok, and now we're getting to 1.3 thousand of y'all here. So, you know, I would never be where I am right now if I would have just sat down and said, oh, well, this happened to me, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're not gonna go anywhere with that mentality at all. Stop playing the victim, stop. Take accountability for everything that you've done. You know, deep down in my heart, I knew that was gonna happen, but I, you know, decided to have a good heart, and that happened to me. So I wouldn't take any of that back, any of it, because it all happened for a reason, and it's made me the man I am today. So, and obviously I wasn't telling you all that for you to pity me or some shit like that. I'm just telling you, like, that's my story, and that's why I'm so adamant about not playing the victim mentality, is because, you know, you're just gonna stay in the same spot you've always been if you play that victim mentality. So, man the fuck up, that's all I gotta say. But with all that being said, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. It means a lot to me. If you could, just like, comment, subscribe, really just help out the channel. I'm gonna keep propelling forward with this. 5 to 6 times a week I'll be posting, and it's gonna work out one day. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, with all that being said though, I'll see you guys next time.